Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Realm Grinder. Oh boy. Hi. I've done some things. I've bought a farm. So, I'm on an idler game kick for some reason. What's this? You have a faction coin, which can be used to form alliances with different factions. Okay, open the upgrades panel. Now build 5 farms. What? Alright, we're here. The tutorial is just kind of showing up, but it's fine. This is a long game. Oh, I'm sure it is. Okay, good. Now open the upgrades panel. Crop rotation, increase farm production, adds an assistant. We've unlocked assistants. Assistants serve you by finding coins and even faction coins. As the ruler in charge, you've also been blessed with the power of magic. Let's hover over tax collection spell. Hover on it. Tax collection. Instantly gain 30 seconds worth of coin production from buildings and assistants. Cost mana. Cool. Done. I've got 1,000 coins. Wow, this has already gone kind of off the walls, but that's fine. I guess I should probably buy an inn. What does an inn do? I don't know. Oh, 6 coins per second. All buildings, I got it. And a blacksmith. It looks like they all just kind of produce coins. So call to arms, production of all buildings based on the amount of buildings you own for 20 seconds. Or 30 seconds worth of coins. I don't actually know which one of these is better. Also, my mana gain is like slow as biscuits. Let's just get each of these up to kind of 5 or 10 or something like that. Oh, they also have exponentially increasing costs. Oh, that's fine. Where's the shop? Oh, I can actually buy things in like real life money. Let's not do that. Okay, what else do we have? I have the mass robbery spell. I do. Okay, leets. Increase the production of all buildings by 13%, or in production by 100% as an assistant. Let's grab that. Also, lead is kind of expensive. There's my money, never mind. It's not actually that expensive. So this, I'm already kind of immediately noticing some similarities between this and abdication. Oh, reset everything. But you'll keep your trophies and be awarded with gems that'll boost production. Well, that's probably not that helpful right now. Trophies represent the great deeds you've achieved during your reign. Discover secret trophies. Cool. Yeah, so this is like cookie clicker plus like a lot more, maybe. I certainly felt cookie clicker was a little bit on the thin side. You can also buy good deeds. Well, that's weird and dark. Okay. Get another blacksmith. Then probably go back to just buying silly amounts of farms. I know this was one of those that, like, a Vac said he had lost a tremendous amount of his time on. Okay, upgrades. Oh, we do actually have some. So, irrigation, which I read as irritation, and a heavy hammer. Well, we might as well grab both. Also doing decent. You know what? Let's just do a tax collection. Are you a good ruler or an evil tyrant? Let's see. Good aligned is oriented with more active gameplay, focusing on spells and productive clicks. Or evil alignment is idle gameplay. Okay, so do we want to be good or evil? In the meantime, let's buy this other stuff. Because frankly, as like a content creator, being active is way more important. As a person that's probably likely not going to do too much. Don't forget the clicker. Is it worth it, though? I mean, I guess I get some elven coins. Okay, I'm actually getting a decent chunk of coins for this. A good is OP when active, but I'm not active, which is the problem. I'm evil. You have chosen the evil alignment. Holy shit, I just made everything bad. Oh, baby. You've chosen the evil alignment. A fine choice. You've unlocked many more buildings that you can now purchase. Click this button to cycle between building purchase modes. Which button? Oh, this one. You may now join forces with a powerful faction. Upgrades. You may affiliate with the goblins now or accumulate 20 different faction coins to choose another faction. Well, I could do goblins, undead, or demons. Let's see, increase base clicking reward, and what's this last one? Mana regeneration. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, and my clicking value has gone up tremendously. So I think I might want to do that. This game is long unless rebalanced anyway. Ooh, what's Blood Frenzy do? It's there. Problem is I'm going to need... Oh, we're on buy 10. Buy 100, buy smart. Buy max. Let's just buy one. Slate Pen. And an Orcish Arena. Let's see. 226 coins per second. 73 per second. I'm curious what buy smart is. It looks like it's buying quantities. Oh, does it bring me to the next, like, upgrade tier? Okay. Seems like buy smart is kind of the way to go anyway. Undead is the go away and close the game faction. Let's take a look. So, mighty and fearless demons cannot bother with petty trifles. They only care for greatness and power. Affiliating yourself with the demons will hugely improve the output of higher tier buildings. Undead are resilient and tireless, but most importantly, they can't die. Affiliating yourself with the undead. I did turn off my... Yeah, I did turn off my other music. So this is actually just the game music. Nice. And let's see, what do goblins do? Bargains. Affiliating yourself with the goblin faction will offer you economic opportunities and allows you to benefit from larger quantities of everything. I don't know. What do you guys think? Demons, goblins, or undead? Because we just unlocked undead. Undead, Mordaka, gobs. Undead are my favorite. Alright, undead it is. You may accumulate undead coins to purchase Friendship Pact or spend unused coins to gain production bonus. Click on the Royal Exchange button. Okay, so I can buy these. Buy one? What did I do? I have no idea what I just did there. Oh, I see. This is just how we sort. Okay, cost in FC. So if I buy this, it costs me all of my coins and gives a bonus. Bonus column refers to the individual bonus of a single royal exchange. Okay. So I'm assuming I probably want to go for the bonuses for everybody but undead. Just because. Well, I gotta give this credit. It is a lot more immediately interesting than Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker had its merits and was kind of fun at times. But there was not a whole lot to manage or even pay attention to. What is this? Is this a map? Oh, turn the interface on. Tips and hints. Okay, I'm just gonna grab whatever. We should probably buy a couple of these upgrades, though it looks like I might want to also just kind of chill and wait. Let's see, there's an awesome guide you can get at some point. Maybe. I think I'm doing reasonably fine for at least what I'm doing now. Oh, you can also see the percentages, how much value it specifically is giving me. So the farms are only 7%. The Orcish arenas are a fair bit more. Alright, there we go. Base clicking, or let's go for the stone molds. And the durable clicks. Hopefully there's an actual, like, auto clicker built into the game. I could actually turn on my own. Do I even have one in... I should have one installed. Auto hotkey. Oh boy. That ain't it. I had one. Maybe it's on my desktop. Just sitting around, hopefully. Auto clicker. There it is. Alright. Pop it over here. And what is it? F6? Bammo. Just watch the money roll in. Though in retrospect, I actually have a decent chunk of money to just spend on whatever I want. There we go. Back to this. The music for Being Evil is actually really sick. I kind of love it. It just went full metal. Okay, so we do not want to spend the undead stuff. Oops. Okay, what else do we want to do? Nighttime. Production increased by... No, that's not that useful. I wish I knew how much these would get me. Let's just do a blood frenzy. And then a tax collection. Probably a pair. Well, that's 50 million right there. So that gets me The Walking Dead. Faction coin find chance based on the number of undead that you own. Or assistants that you own. Well, that's neat. This worked out. Okay, hover over the 5th icon in the bottom row for the internal auto-click. This one? Or is it around here? I mean, one way or another, the clicker script is damn fast, so I might as well just go kind of nutty with it. Grab another Orcish Arena. Though we should probably go back and invest some into farms. Even though they don't give me too much, they're cheap as dirt. Okay, what else do we have? Slave pen production or Witch Sabbath? I mean, considering the Witch Conclave gives me tons, we'll just do that. Can you go back to the good storyline? I don't think so. Maybe? Okay. So I need a lot of coins for everybody else, but just do that. There we go. I've unlocked 50 inns. Is there anything for me to interact with, necessarily? Doesn't look like it. Just click on stuff. I do have Treasure Digger, though. Probably mostly a result of me just super clicking. What is this? Key coins. Increase your production of... Huh. I don't know what key coins are. Okay, we also have trophies, magic trophies. Trophies. And then there's, like, secret trophies. Which, once again, yeah, I could look into these things and figure out how to do it. But, like, eh. Oh, Quintillion. That makes sense. Dark Temple. Ooh. Well, I'm just gonna kick back and chill. Nice part about having an auto-clicker script is I can just kick it into overdrive whenever I feel like it. Definitely want to up my magic production, though. Because I would probably open this up. I Wander's been playing a lot more idle games recently, huh? They're fun, and there's a lot of them. It's a genre I never really got into. Kind of like, I want to say, kind of like tower defenses, because there's definitely a period of time where I just did not touch a whole lot of tower defense games for a while. And I kind of feel like I should have done so more often. But I was too focused on other games. I want to say I've been very focused on games that I need to play as series, if that makes sense. So, I realize this is a bit of a repetitive topic for me to bring up over and over again. But for the last, 8 years on YouTube, there's very much this feeling of like, hey, start a game, play it through the end, so episode 1 to finale. And now I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't really have time for that anymore, shockingly. That, most games are overlong and there are too many of them, and it's just very difficult for me to get them. Unlock undead upgrades. Hey, there we go. Increase offline production based on time spent being offline in this reincarnation. Fair enough. It really is just the, hey, what if you just left and came back later? I dig it. But yeah, so I've been playing just tons and tons of a lot of story-based games, but not necessarily always story-based. You know, Factorio, you can definitely do episode 1 to finale. You can do the same thing in, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of like tons of examples. Slime Rancher, or I mean, really kind of anything. I'm sure you could do it with an idler game, but there's almost kind of no expectation for me to stick around for that long for one of these. This is the kind of game that, like, if I do an episode now, just kind of check it out, and it's like, oh yeah, this game's actually pretty neat. And if you throw on an auto clicker, it's actually pretty quick. And then I don't know. And then if I come back to this in like a week or so, I was thinking, like, maybe I should have gone good for like active and then swapped to undead and just come back to this in like a year or something like that. Yeah, undead will only count idle time up to a month, but that's perfect for me. Like, I will easily step away for a game for like a month or so, and having that sweet cash influx for being gone, pretty handy as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Either way. But so for like idler games, I can just kind of pop back into them whenever I want. Kind of like roguelikes or a bunch of other games where it's just like there's no feeling of attachment. There isn't a feeling of attachment. That's probably not quite the right wording I would use. Let's grab some more witch conclaves. There we go. But there's less of a feeling of immediate attachment or requirement of like, yeah, you need to just keep playing, you know, this one game until you're done with it. Because I find that often is just an uncomfortable place for me to be. I enjoy finishing games, but recently I was looking at Pokemon Arceus Legends, which I should go back to at some point. Increase clicking reward by 25%, production all buildings by 25%, base clicking reward by a bunch. Click more. I mean, this one's cheap enough. And then rich treasure. And then we'll go for the ornate treasure too. Because, I mean, the clicking reward certainly pays out really, really well. Anyway, so I was looking at Pokemon Arceus Legends, and we are like, yeah, we're getting close to the end. We just took out, you know, the fifth boss, and it seems like we've seen all of the zones. What more could there be? And then I looked up a walkthrough for how long the game was, in terms of story chapters, and it was like, yeah, actually, there's like, you're only a third of the way done with the plot of the game, and I just like actually lost a fair bit of interest. Not necessarily because game bad, but just like, holy shit, game long. I can't do that. You know, if I'm going to be playing a game that long, I'd honestly rather just be, like, potato on a couch with no microphone in front of me, because it is legitimately hard to be on and entertaining for long periods of time. At least at the moment. The last game we were playing was talking a little bit about how small talk has become harder as of late, because there's kind of that inherent, I don't want to say exhaustion necessarily. But yeah, some games just kind of drag on with their length, especially for something like Pokemon where there's not much variety to the gameplay. Yup. And so I like playing those games. They're fun, but trying to make them entertaining is a completely different dealio, and it's not always the best for like me as a person. I've been more interested in doing that kind of thing kind of on my own quietly. And then if I want to do something with it, yeah, video essays or maybe edit something. Let's see. Okay. So that just buys another 10 levels of it. I'll do it. It seems like we keep unlocking some more things, though I'm not sure how much silk blankets are really going to help me too much. A social battery drain versus good content to talk about at every turn. Yeah, kind of. You might have noticed this with me, that I'm usually at my best for the first like 2 hours of a game, but once you hit kind of a rhythm, once it's not once you're not learning anything new or experiencing anything wildly different, and it's just kind of stick with the game until it's done, the core gameplay loop doesn't become boring, but it's no longer notable in a way that is worth talking about unless it's like something really exciting or very, very active. Roguelikes do a very good job of it just because you're constantly getting new things that kind of mix up the formula. So it's very difficult to just hit it's hard to hit a specific rhythm with most roguelikes because you're never given the breathing room to do so. So games with paradigm shifts, in theory, should be easier for commentating on. Yes. I would generally say so. And it could be anywhere from, like, big, major shifts in plots, or, you know, new fancy things. I'm trying to think of a good example of this. Specifically, let's go with, I don't know, I was thinking of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Or even X. Well, Xenoblade Chronicles X is kind of a flawed example of this, but I remember there's a certain point midway through the game where something like fairly big happens, and I had jokingly kind of called it beforehand, but after it happened, the whole like plot of the game changed, and it was like so much more invested into it. Yeah, the Fire Emblem time shift. I would say Fire Emblem's maybe not the best case example, just because that game is damn long. And grind isn't spicy. Yeah, and so like for Fire Emblem, there was just so much side content in talking to people that wasn't super exciting. Bammo? Yup, that's a big bonus. What do we need? Necropolis production by... Ooh, we might want to... Let's get the Desecrated Crypt before I do anything else. Let's see. If you stick around with Incrementals, I hope you try Kitten's game. Yeah, if we don't get to it today, because I might want to try some non-incremental games before we're done. Or before we're even too far into today, but I keep seeing Kitten's game pop up as one of those like, hey, you should try this. And so I think I will. Okay, there we go. Necropolis is our big news. And let's just blast 2 of those to get a couple billion gold. And then probably get Evil Fortress. There we go. I should probably be clicking here. As long as the boost is going, though I have no idea how long that lasts for. Oh no, it seems to have dropped off. Well, it's fine. And the latest Fire Emblem game wasn't really Fire Emblem. The monastery stuff annihilated the pacing of the game. It was painful. Don't get me wrong, I actually liked Fire Emblem Three Houses. I thought it was an okay game. But by the time I was done with it, I was just gone mentally. Production of all buildings based on the highest amount of necropolises you built in this reincarnation. Good to know. Looks like I gotta build some more necropolises then. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of games that have major paradigm shifts in a way that like really spice things up and make it feel like, you know, holy shit, I'm invested again. New levels in Doom, for example. You know, there's always something new and exciting to kind of get into. Whereas for like an open world game, you're really kind of only able to get that feeling if there's like a new enemy you run across. Or like a really, really good side quest. But otherwise, you're just kind of in this like slow rhythm where you're just clearing content. Dragon Quest Builders 2, kind of. I think that game was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Going to a new area was definitely more compelling, but one of the big issues with it was that after a certain point, it just wasn't very exciting going to a new area because you'd have to start over. And the game also was not very sandboxy, so it never felt like I had much agency. So it was hard to talk over, because it was just kind of like, eh. If that makes sense. Couple billion gold. This is a gripe of mine. A land that has its smallest monetary demonetization in gold. That's like saying I'm spending 1,500 on a loaf of bread or an apple. I mean, I don't think you play idle games. You should play idle games for money to actually have value. It's just big number go up. Okay, what do I need for this one? Expensive. What do I need for this one? Evil fortresses. Where are my evil fortresses? Oh, that boosts my income by a lot. Look at my poor damn farms. They're so expensive to upgrade, and they give me nothing. There's the Hall of Legends, the absolute peak here. Oh, 250,000 coins per unlocked trophy. Oh. What does a hell portal do then? I don't know. Well, unfortunately, my best bet here is more or less to just chill until I get my mana back and then go on another Blood Frenzy. I might want to try a Blood Frenzy and a Call to Arms instead next time around, because it seems like the tax collection wasn't actually as good as I thought it was going to be. It's good for like a boost of cash. Now if I grab this, because we just got this upgrade. Increase the production of all buildings based on the highest amount of necropolises you built. Yeah, so investing harder into necropolises. Necropoli? Works. Seem to like clicking. Elves are good for that once you abdicate. How long do I go before I abdicate? Because honestly, like I'm not against abdicating sooner than later. Because in retrospect, for a video, the undead were a terrible idea. Just whenever. Because I know for Cookie Clicker, people are saying, no. Don't prestige until you've reached, like, a quintillion gold. And it's just like, eh. Okay, let's abdicate. Gem conversion. Okay. You will not gain any... Oh, any gems? Ah, yeah. Coins required for the next gem, 1 trillion. So we want to wait on this one. Gosh, that's a long ways away, though. I mean, maybe it's not that expensive, especially if we get another Blood Frenzy. I shouldn't have been... I was building from the perspective of, like, maybe if I play this game for myself. So, rubies increase production. Rubies required to reach the next bonus. Tier 1. Rubies are a rare resource. Allows you to increase all aspects of your production. Okay, each gem increases your overall production by 2%. All gems increase your chance to get faction coins by 0%. Abdicating now, you will not gain any gems. Go grind money. Fair. Alright, let's just abdicate anyway. Gem conversion. Oh, visit the shop. No thank you. Let's just abdicate. Let's start over, especially if I have the hyper clicker, and see what it can do. So, people were saying elves are good for quick. Because yeah, I should have done undead. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, right. I'm gonna turn off smart. Because I don't think smart is actually that good. Maybe it's just not that good this early on, is the answer. Hey, and thank you Crispy Croco for the 11-month resub. Okay, boost farm. Income good. Back to click. Unfortunately, cannot click that fast. Or for that much money. Hi, Max. Do we go back to buy smart? Because I feel like buy smart is the lazy way to do it. There we go, that's better. Okay. Well, we're definitely getting coins like crazy. There we go. And yeah, because I'm hyper-clicking here, it makes it a little easier. Mana droplets? No. I think we want durable treasure if I can afford it. Because that's only a little bit. Yeah, let's go for durable treasure. Because that's only 5,000. There we go. Durable treasure. Bam, look at the money. That's way faster. Grab that. And then we should probably start saving for some blacksmiths, maybe. I like doing figure eights. Even as a kid, when I was like first learning my numbers, I just like drawing 8. Which was a problem because I would draw 8s where I shouldn't have, but you know, who's gonna stop me, my math teacher? Actually, yes. Keep grabbing that. I mean, it's certainly faster now that I have the clicker script rolling. And yeah, boy, we've found a lot of these coins. Blacksmiths. There we go. Yeah, it's infinity. And some other things. Okay. Grab this. Clicker reward by 25%. Yeah. Just gotta keep clicking. Here's a question. Can I make this go faster? Yup. Number go up. Okay, we're good now. And Elvin. Clicking rewards while forsaking passive production. Hell yeah, time to click, boys. Okay, what does this do? Clicking reward by a lot for 10 seconds. Sounds good, but I should probably pick up reinforced treasure first. That's 5 million coins, maybe not. It's just a little outside my price range. So which auto clicker do you recommend? Gosh, I think the one I'm using is OP Auto Clicker 3.0. It's probably out of date, but like, whatever. Oh, increases the production of all buildings based on the amount of clicks made in this reincarnation for 20 seconds. Huh. Base clicking reward by 1% of total production. That's decent. Grab those. See, I want to just get my clicking up to just a ton. Let's see. I should probably just grab some of these, but it's fine. We'll get there. I'm just gonna go down the list, I think. Start building my blacksmiths back up. Yeah, let's do it. Because the higher or the better the structures I have, the better my clicking is, which, I mean, seems to be working damn well. Oop. There we go. Use Holy Light. I'm waiting until I get reinforced treasure. It's a little outside of my price range, however, I think it's going to be obscenely good. I don't know if I want to invest further into the farms. No, I can do it. Because yeah, right now my clicking is 225, but a couple more clicking upgrades, and I'm going to be able to click like a champion. There we go. Number go up. It's satisfying. It's weird too. Yeah, there's like weird gaps where it stops for a second. I wonder if the game actually has a cap on how fast you can click. It might. Wizard Tower. There we go. Oh, my income's up to 1,000 per click. We're getting there. I just gotta... Once I get up to 5 million, then it's a lot faster. We're getting there. What's this one? Unlock Elven upgrades. Okay. So, base chance to find faction coins. increase base clicking reward by a lot, but it requires 5 ton of coins. Just absolutely tons of coins. There it is. Okay. Grab this. That's the money. Let's just go until we're out. I think it stopped. But that's okay. We've got it. Getting tons of coins and clicking like a champion. There we go. I'm just gonna buy every upgrade as they go by. Though what we want are these. Resilient, rich treasure. Yeah. This is gonna take a while. Definitely prefer using an auto clicker to save my mouse. And my finger. Like, that's the thing. Auto clickers really do just kind of solve all problems. Like, I actually earnestly wish more of these, like, idler games just had an auto clicker built into them. I realize they don't want to do that because it would be really boring. Or also, you know, just players would I don't want to say, like, players wouldn't buy into the game, for example. And no, I think that is actually true. A number of these games are somewhat reliant on having players buy through the cash shop, and so allowing players to cheat too much would actually not be great. But even if it was just a steady auto click rather than super fast, it'd be fine. I think if it was one of those where it just, like, said, well, yeah, actually, like, turn off the clicking in general and just have it happen. You know, it's just like, all right, we're just going to guesstimate that the average person clicks at, like, this speed, and we'll give you a little bit more just to, you know, count for passion. And that's it. So what are the assistants for? I can mouse over them so you can see. The assistants help you gather coins and faction coins passively based on your clicking reward and faction coin find chance, even when you're offline. You can obtain more assistance by purchasing the first 2 tiers of building upgrades or with many other unique upgrades later in the game. What is this one? Adds an additional assistant. Sure. I know there is somewhat of an auto clicker in this, but I'm looking for, like, a built-in auto clicker just from the start, if that makes sense. That's the one thing about universal paper clips. You quickly get things to click for you, to the point where clicking manually isn't even worthwhile. The whole point of the game is to replace clicking with automation. I guess I'm gonna have to give that one a shot. Okay, how much do I need to save up? 50 million for this one, which is probably the best option for me. And yeah, both of these 50 million ones are going to be good. Oh, right. I should probably spend all of my coins. Just not the elven ones. Or do I actually want to buy the elven ones for once? No, because we want 500 elven coins. Base chance to find faction coins. I do it, but what we want is total production or ornate treasure is better. Yep, ornate treasure is probably better. There we go. Get that one next. Then this one, then probably that one. Unless we find enough elven coins. Which, I mean, is possible. Okay. Grab it. And then keep working my way up. Let's see. Anything else of any immediate interest, or do we just keep clicking like a fiend? I think we just keep clicking like a fiend. Now, do I even bother with some of the old stuff? I don't think so. Okay. What do we do? I mean, we're getting up to 100 million, give or take. Seeing this game in a lightning round is kind of funny. I mean, I'm only going to play, like, the first little bit of it. Oop. Yeah, it was good. I guess the other option I could do... Let's just do buy max. Maybe what I do is just routinely sweep upwards. Because I've been doing by 10, which I think is probably the more cromulent way of doing this. But it means slightly slower production. Whereas if I just do the upward sweep every time we get a citadel, it increases my clicking income by a fair bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's the more impatient way to play. And I am going to end up with more farms as a result. That's okay. It's really amusing that it has this kind of short span. And then it's like a equally short pause. Royal Castle, which is worth a lot. It's my clicker income. Nah, it's still not particularly fancy. Now, I could potentially just walk off and come back. Nah. Buy another. I should probably stop buying everything lower than X amount. Because I don't think it's actually worth it getting anything else. What do we need for these? Well, got that one. 300 million for the next one. Wow. And yeah, just one upgrade gets me... Gosh, that was like a 50% increase on my clicking. Am I using an auto clicker? No, I have incredibly mighty fingers. It almost seems like buying the structures isn't worth it. Let's go back to smart. This whole business offends my eyes. I'd rather do it in 10s, even if it's slower. Holy light time? Oh yeah. Let me save up for Mausoleum first, and then we'll do it. And round these out. Because like I said, these unrounded numbers are offending my eyes. Okay. Moon Blessing might be better. 812% production for a while. Yeah. It might be. I wish it would actually tell you the estimated amount, though I guess based on like clicking speed you don't know. Let's see, you can also Moon Blessing tax collect, which is true. Oh. I don't know. I think that just changed things. Okay, considering how fast my income is, yeah, Holy Light is probably better. I think I'm gonna grab Resilient Treasure. Is that even worth it? Yeah. Okay, now that I'm making this much, now we save up for Resilient Light. Or Resilient Finger, I don't know. Resilient Super Click, we'll grab that. And then we'll hit Holy Light and go nuts. Because that's another 500,000 just on top of everything else. Unlocked the achievement the clicky way, probably for like hundreds of thousands of clicks, give or take. Because it's supposed to be clicking every 10 milliseconds, but I think they've hard capped me. Increases mana regeneration based on number of clicks made in this reincarnation. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's absurd. Holy light. Oh! Well, it did not last long. That's the one downside. However, we gained a decent chunk. Now let's grab the clicking arts, because my mana regen is now like 15, and it's gonna go up, I think. Maybe? I don't actually know if it scales, but... Well, my mana regen is... Look at how fast it goes! Yeah, I'll have to try Moon Blessing next and see if that's better. Oh yeah, it definitely is scaling up. Nice. Let's grab the castle upgrade, even though it's not huge. Okay. Honestly, let's try the Moon Blessing. It might be better. Because it lasts longer. Because that's like 20 million per click. Okay. Keep doing that. Increases clicking reward based on the amount of good buildings you own and assistance to find 3 times as many faction coins. And the rest of these are obscenely expensive. 500 billion, 100 billion. Okay, so we probably want the wealthy treasure. Like, close to ascending. No, I need 1 trillion for that. Which is, like, reasonably close. Okay, so I can safely say that Holy Light is better. Okay, do we grab a Heaven's Gate? Yeah. Because that alone has cranked up my click rate by a ton? Let's see, reduce my click rate a little so it doesn't freeze up. I see, but it freezing up isn't a problem, though. Because that means we're at absolute maximum cap. Sure, it'd be more consistent if I did so, but I don't know. Increase regen, mana regen by 0.5. I just don't think that's necessary. Ooh, 50 billion for that. Oh, hey. Boop. Okay. That's pretty good. Grab the next Heaven's Gate. That's pretty good. So, Holy Light affects clicking, which is nice, but Moon's Blessing lasts long and affects buildings, which means you can gain 20 seconds worth. But here's the thing. I'm clicking so fast that my buildings are almost... maybe not necessary? I don't know. I think it depends. I think now that I have the Heaven's Gate, it might be different. Here, let's try it. Boop. Because I'm clicking for 300 million. But that's like... multiple billions per second. Maybe more so. I don't know. Oop. I mean, one way or another, I just make tons and tons of money. Because yeah, my income went from 500 million to 6.5 billion per second. But does that actually make up the difference between the sheer clicking value. I think actually this is kind of a non-question because the last time this was relevant was a while ago. Let's go for that one. How much is that? It's there. And yeah, you're right. Moon's Blessing is a lot cheaper. Oh, I've apparently achieved 1 trillion coins. Cool, I'm gonna wait until this Moon Blessing is done. This is silly. Okay, let's take a look. Royal Castle. Increased clicking reward based on the amount of good buildings you own and assistance. You find 3 times as many faction coins. 500 billion. Oh, the other ones are just dirt cheap, so sure, why not? And I might as well get as many good buildings as I possibly can. Because I think that scales up as well. 39%. Yeah, it's kind of up in there. Okay. Let's do one of those and a tax collection. I mean, that that got me almost 1 trillion right there. Okay. Boy. And I did this in 20 minutes. Like, the undead could barely crest 1 billion, and I'm getting 1 billion per click. Okay. Let's see. Buy each and every one of these. Do I have a use for elven coins at this point? It actually doesn't look like it. So yeah, we'll even buy this exchange. Do I? Is it worth it? Does it get me anything? I have no idea. Oh hey. I can already moon blessing. I am a magic user. Let's see, what do I need for another Heaven's Gate? That much. It's fine. This is so absolutely busted. Okay. Next holy icon. I'm just getting, what is that? 250,000 per click? That's good stuff. Yeah, undead are kind of the AFK faction. They scale very well based on time, so short runs aren't strong with them. Absolutely. But from my perspective, if I'm using an auto clicker, I might as well just go absolutely bananas here instead. Especially with this regen. There we go. So how long do I keep doing this for? What is the upper limit? I guess actually we're getting pretty close to getting a Hall of Legends. Now that I'm thinking about it. And yeah, if I could get my mana regen to be higher, I might actually be able to keep Moon Blessing up at 100% uptime. Wait, what happens if you have enough mana to cast Moon Blessing twice? I am curious about this. What's that? It's okay. You can't double cast, sadly. But what if I could do Moon Blessing and Holy Light simultaneously? Now that would be a spicy pizza right there. Also, Moon Blessing already, and another tax collection, and a Hall of Legends, and a Royal Castle. 144 billion per second. Okay, sure. Because, yeah, let's take a look at that. Yeah, it's because it's based on the number of clicks made in this reincarnation, which, this Holy Light does not scale based on how absolutely nonsense busted I've become. Oh, right. We've also got just a ton of these that I should be doing. There we go. Moon blessing, tax collection, and back to the grind. I'll just grab it anyway. Whatever we get... Oh. Something happened there. And I'm not quite sure. I like an obscene amount of farms. Okay, what was this one? Increase royal exchange bonus based on faction coins found in this game. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Oh, gosh. Okay. So what other mechanics are there in this game that I should be aware of? I mean, it seems like it just keeps going. Oh. Click 100 times on the little assistance above your realm. Fair. Okay, there are a few more mechanics that you need to unlock. How? Legendary representatives. Increase the production of the Hall of Legends by 75%. Production of all other buildings by an additional 0.25% for each trophy you've unlocked. Neat. Moon blessing, tax collection. Go nuts. Well, we're getting up into the quintillions now. Or quadrillions, sorry. I don't know when quintillion... I assume quadrillion comes after quintillion. Wait, no. Quintillion comes after quadrillions. That's gotta be it. Okay, we done with Moon Blessing? Yes. I guess I might as well increase that. What is this? Increase all good buildings production by 100%. Sure. That's worth a lot. What does this do? Increase production of all buildings based on the amount of clicks made in this reincarnation. Oh, well that's... This is not okay. But yeah, of course. Million is 1, billion is 2, trillion is 3, quadrillion is 4. I never thought about it that way for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay, what do we have? Clicks count more based on faction coins found in this game? Sure. Well, now I'm clicking for a trillion. This is not okay. All right. Moon blessing, tax collection. There we go. Back to 57. Yep, that'd do it. I have 150 wizard towers. Okay. I could get more wizard tower stuff. I guess let's take a look. What does this do? 50 quadrillion coins. Every time you click, you have a 1% chance to gain coins. Alright. Sure. I mean, I might as well grab that one. It's cheap enough even though wizard towers produce like such a small percentage of my income. Oh hey, look, it's time for another moon blessing. There we go. I'm just trying to clear some of these out. Oh, I've somehow managed to get 50 quintillion gold. How? You know what? I must have crit. Let's go for the clicking reward. And probably just buy the rest of these because they're dirt cheap. Increase your chance to find faction coins by 5%. Increase your clicking reward based on the chance to find... Jesus. Well, hey, look, it's almost enough time. It's almost time for another moon blessing. That's you can tax twice during the moon blessing. It's true, but that means it delays the next moon blessing, which I don't want to do. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I want to Like, I guess I could. And it looks like I can even do it like 3 times. But I think I'd be better off specifically investing towards... other things instead. My farms are absurd. 200 blacksmiths. Oh, you know what? I have a lot of faction coins that I should probably be investing. What do I need for... oh, 5,000 elven coins. Well, we're actually closer to that than I thought. Oh my god, I have 14,000 abdication gems. Okay. Well, I guess I might as well just do another moon blessing. Don't worry about it. I could do tax collection, but I think it's better that I just... maybe just go for the moon blessings? I don't know about that one. Okay, what else can I afford? Everything. When do I abdicate? What is my end goal? I'm putting out half a quadrillion per click and per second. I don't know. What do we think? Assistant Trade Union? Yeah. We'll get the Assistant Trade Union. Yeah, no more upgrades? Abdicate? That? Yeah. That seems like probably a good exit point for me. How much does this get me? Yeah, I don't actually think tax collection is worth it. Like, it gets me a little, like a couple quintillion, but... probably better to just, save for the moon blessing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for strike anyway. And go from there. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see how much you get for a moon blessing plus call to arms. I could, yeah. We'd have to go up to 100 or 1,000 mana to pull it off. But we generate fast enough. Okay. Moon blessing. And then be ready for a call to arms. I mean, that's certainly a lot of coins. Am I getting 102 quadrillion per click? Yup. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Still doesn't scale that well. That's pretty good. Okay, so strike and miracle dispenser. Well, at this point, I seem to have no more upgrades to buy. So, time to abdicate. Next gem. Oh. Wait. I mean, we gained some mana gain. Because it looks like I'm just gaining just tons of gems just by existing. And continuing this process. Like, I could keep going, but yeah, you know what? I think I've broken it enough. It looks like I do get upgrades around 200 of a structure, and then maybe 300 or something? We will see. One way or another, this was nutty busted and I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's time for me to abdicate. Abdicate! Abdicate! Okay, you've unlocked a new useful tool. Open the upgrade panel. Okay, the buy all button in the upgrade panel, purchase all the upgrades you can afford. Let's see. You can also visit the shop button to get the royal upgrade. But I want none of those, because I have no rubies. So how does this work? Each gem increases your overall production by 2%. All gems increase your chance to find faction coins by 4%. Well, it's kind of base slow. What happens when I get a farm down? Kind of in there? Okay, so is there anything that I can do with the gems, or is it just that... Wait, shouldn't this be giving... Shouldn't this be giving me, like, 2% times 44,000? Shouldn't my production speed be absurd? Oh. Unlocks the power of gems, which will increase your overall production. Okay. That would explain a lot. Oh, we also have elven heritage and some other things. Okay, that explains a lot. And that's just on a farm. Good deeds. Cool. Now that's clicking. My clicking isn't very good. Well, this got nutty in a great way. Let's go angels, see what they get. Unfortunately, we're not going to scale nearly as well. Though we do have the holy light bonus, which is still good. Increase the production of all buildings by 128 times your mana regen rate. Interesting. And max out a bloodline, you get a heritage. You want all of them eventually. That makes sense. So yeah, we'll probably, well, shit. Do we just play more of this? Sure.